You're
Welcome back to MB React. Today we checking out more Blankboy, the Rod Wave hater. Buddy funny as hell though. How Spider-Man New Day changes everything. And of course it changes everything. I think it does because Doomsday is supposed to change everything. And the movie after Doomsday is supposed to change everything too.
Secret
Doomsday
Wars.
and then Secret War, I think.
Yeah,
I think
we not getting no movies
that's what they say.
in between.
That's what they say.
Doomsday and leading up to Secret Wars. Kevin Feige said that shit at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con.
And I really wanted another Shang-Chi. Maybe we'll get one later on, but I thought that was going to be the easiest one to make.
Shang-Chi should have got a movie.
It's been like 4 years, they said, 5.
Yeah, he should have got a movie already.
It's martial arts. Yes, he got the rings, but besides that, he could have put the rings away and be like, I don't want to be like my dad, been out here just Jackie Channing it up.
He should have got another movie.
And at least a
at
Blade
least
movie.
figuring out what that
they said they don't know
that signal was.
They told this man because he came out and talked about it. He was like, they told me they don't know how to make a Blade movie.
Mahershala talked about that shit already.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I know. I seen it.
What you mean you don't know how to make a Blade movie?
Nigga, they did that shit with Wesley Snipes, nigga. That's all you had to do.
He just got on
instead of Victor Frost Dracula, nigga.
That's easy as hell.
Like dead ass.
You could have just been like, why the superheroes dealing with this, the underground, there's vampires. And they rich and they got money.
Y'all did something similar with the Wolf at Night.
That was,
and then
I like that.
What the little, not the swamp thing, but what the swamp creature that was in that movie. I mean,
yeah.
Y'all could have did something similar to that. Y'all did shit with Agatha, nigga. Y'all can do shit supernatural.
You telling me you could have figured out Agatha? It made it a good series because people didn't like it. But Blade they just can't figure it out.
Blade is the easiest nigga. Like RDC said, that nigga just aura farm and kill vampires. You dead ass.
He want revenge because his mom got turned into a vampire, and he just killed vampires. Because
if we not doing a reboot, y'all don't even have to go there. Everybody know about Blade. You don't have to do reboots. You don't have to reintroduce shit no more. They showed that with Spider-Man. You don't have to do that no more.
You can make Blade old because in the comics he's a vampire, so he don't age. I've been doing this for 80 whatever years.
Like deadass, we don't have to get told every time we start some shit. Y'all just did it with Spider-Man. We did not retell the story of Spider-Man.
Facts. We don't need Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. Those are 3 we don't need.
They just did it with Superman. No more origins.
Yeah, we don't need them 3.
Need that no
These
more.
3, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. No more origin stories. We don't need them.
You don't have to do an origin story for Blade. Just pick up somewhere in modern day and show what he been up to, killing vampires. Add Dracula in there. If you want to do like a Mephisto, nigga, something supernatural, put it in there. You got it.
Or somebody leading him to Dracula.
Yeah.
But our bad. I know we went on a tangent, but it's easy, bro. It ain't that hard, bro. Anyway, it's 3. I'm green. Let's see what Blankboy talking about. They talking about Blade. This about Spider-Man.
It's still
Someone
Marvel,
fainted at my Spider-Man Brand New Day screening. The MCU is back! Now, the MCU has been making people pass out as of recently, but in those cases, it was a different type of passing out. Some people are lower on this movie.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Is it better than Spider-Man Homecoming? I do not think it is better than Spider-Man Homecoming, but I am very high on that movie.
But most people per reviews are ridiculously high on this movie. And I'm here to give my thoughts on it. Is it the best Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2? Is it the best Spider-Man movie of all time? Well, I'd say it's... We'll get to where I'd rank the Spider-Man movie amongst the others and my rating out of 10 at the end. But first, let's get into the review. The first half will be spoiler-free for my people who touch grass and got jobs and stuff who haven't seen the movie yet. And the second half will have spoilers for people who've seen the movie already and for those who haven't seen the movie but don't care to be spoiled. I'll let you know when it's spoiler time though. And don't worry, I will be covering this movie fully when it drops digitally. I just had to get my thoughts out now. So starting off with my spoiler-free section of the movie. First thing to mention is yes, Ned Leeds is still obese. And secondly, one of my favorite things about this movie is how it feels like a Spider-Man comic book come to life. It felt like a comic book where Spider-Man can just pop up and see different heroes
comic book
because they
movie gave
all
comic book vibes.
reside in the same world. In the comics, Captain America
Let's keep it a band. Like the comic book movies don't stray away from the comics a lot nowadays. Let's not do that. You know for a fact they ain't been following the comics because niggas been saying it.
You're right. That was just a funny thing to say. I'm not going.
This gave me more comic book vibes than any other movie.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
could
saying
get a
that.
call to pull up somewhere, and Daredevil's already there, solving it poorly because he's a trash hero. And I think that's
Damn, you
dope.
like Daredevil?
This movie's world building, where Spider-Man is interacting with so many different characters, is fire. Characters enter the movie, serve
Man,
their
that was
purpose, have
wild.
amazing
Shit.
interactions with Peter, and then dip. No one overstayed their welcome. There was a lot of concern before the movie came out that the movie may be too overstuffed with characters, and in the end it would just be a big mess, like Spider-Man 3, where you got 18 different villains and the fact that Mary Jane can't sing. Or in TASM 2, with 45 different plot points happening and nothing gets developed. We just supposed to believe Electro became bad because he's a short bus rider. Like, okay bro. But that wasn't the case at all here.
He
There
was
are a
bad 'cause
small
he was
group
getting
of
picked
people
on.
who are complaining
Okay.
that it's
I
overstuffed,
get it.
but that doesn't make any sense to me. Every character, like I said, served a purpose and dipped. It felt like a comic book. Alex Coleman said it better than I ever could. Punisher is there for Pete's isolation. Hulk is there because Pete is fighting inner demons. MJ and Ned are there to show sacrifice. Yelena is there because she's felt the same thing that Peter's felt. And Sadie Sink's character aligns with Peter's arc. Everything serves a purpose. Maybe you were worried there would be 87 different villains, but there really isn't. There's only one central focus villain. People like Tombstone has a 5-second scene and didn't get a chance to do Spider-Man like this.
Yeah, he did. Boy, he put the paws on Spider-Man. I remember that.
Tombstone.
Yeah,
Scorpion
Spectacular
is used as a
Spider-Man
tool
slapped
for
that
the main
man.
villain. It's all purposeful. They all bounce off Spider-Man perfectly while they're on screen and never steal the spotlight at all, or well, even try to. If y'all watched my Spider-Man rankings video, you know I'm low on Tom Holland's movies as Spider-Man. 2 of the bottom
watch
3
this
are
shit.
Tom Holland movies,
Him ranking
and I
that
don't
shit,
feel like
'cause I
he
ain't
truly
never
becomes
seen it. You gotta pay
Spider-Man
for it, though.
until No Way Home. In No Way Home, that was the first time he felt like he made the ultimate sacrifice like Spider-Man would. And now in this movie, it's an amazing transition from
My only
his
issue is why they ain't brought up Uncle Ben at all yet.
I think they.
Like they don't
Yeah.
never they don't never show that nigga Tombstone or nothing. He always
I
go
think
to
they
MA
brought
shit.
him up like once in one of the movies, but
I
it was
gotta
like
go
a
back
quick.
and
It was like
watch it.
it was like a quick.
If you blink, you miss it type
Yeah, I
shit.
think it was.
I gotta
that
go
quick.
watch
I
it.
think because
Because I feel like they don't never bring this nigga up at
I
all.
think she said something about your uncle, which I guess would be alluded to Uncle Ben.
character going from
I
making
get
the
they trying to make
sacrifice
and made
to now
Uncle Ben
he's
of
suffering
this
from
universe.
that
Can we
sacrifice
bring
and
this
finding a
nigga up?
healthy way of living with it.
What?
Because isolationism for no one is any way to live. It's a great character arc to continue off No Way Home that makes complete sense. This is Tom Holland's best performance as Spider-Man by far.
Yeah.
I'd put his performance as Spider-Man in this movie up against any live-action Spider-Man
The
from
whole
any
building
movie.
gotta come
That's how
down.
good he was. His action as Spider-Man is the best I've seen so far. Yes, I think it's better than Spider-Man 2's action. He's hitting niggas with the most insane Spider-Man PS4 finishers, then talking about, chill bro, I don't kill. The swinging scenes and cinematography behind the swinging scenes were beautiful. They weren't quite TASM 2 level, that's like elite.
Yeah.
But they were the best Tom Holland has had for sure. John Watts talking about
That's
my
'cause you
advice to
finally
the
get
new
to
brand new
see
day
him
director. Don't do
flying through
practical
the
swinging.
city.
It looks
Like,
stupid. Man, shut your
We
ass
ain't
up.
get we ain't
I
get
think this
that.
movie of any live action Spider-Man movie shows how smart Peter Parker is more than they all have ever. Had me looking like these out the theater explaining to niggas how mutation works. I thought I was a genius. And Tom Holland is in New York City in this movie. And the city is so important to the story, like how it should be. We don't need Spider-Man in Washington, D.C. or in Europe. We need Spider-Man in NYC, stopping drill rappers from producing more music,
Oh, no.
rescuing
Yeah.
our ears like the GOAT he is. This is by far the best Spider-Man has ever looked in the MCU visually. In all the other movies, he's either entirely CGI or heavily CGI, and he doesn't really seem tangible at times. But here, that is a guy in a suit, and it looks really good. to think it really took 4 Spider-Man movies to get this. Yo, I'm pissed off again. Never let that nigga John Watts near Spider-Man again. Ban his ass from a 10-mile radius of any MCU set. Spider-Man is in great hands with Destin Danielle Cretton. But now, anything else I want to talk about is gonna require spoilers. So, we're gonna get into the spoiler section. If you have seen the movie, stick around. If you haven't seen it yet but don't care about spoilers, stick around. And if you're clicking off at this point, thanks for messing up my audience retention on YouTube analytics, asshole. JK, I still love you. Alright, let's go. The biggest hidden secret about this movie is Sadie Sink's character, who's of course Jean Grey. The main villain of a Spider-Man movie is Jean Grey, who's of course not a Spider-Man villain typically. And this may seem odd to some people. I've seen that as a critique from some people, that the main villain isn't a Spider-Man villain. But I think Jean as the villain in this movie,
I'm gonna say she fit. I wouldn't even call her the villain of the movie, but y'all gotta go see it to know why I said that. I'm not gonna spoil that shit for y'all. He giving y'all spoilers, but I wouldn't even say she was really a villain. It was justified why she did what she did, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
works perfectly for this
but
particular
the introduction
story.
of Jean Grey was
I
perfect.
like Jean in this story a lot. Obviously, it's a setup to the fact that there are mutants in the MCU and to the X-Men, who we will see at some point. But her and Spider-Man were able to connect emotionally and feel each other's pain and understand each other's lives in a way where, I'm sorry, nigga, Rhino as the main villain just couldn't do so. The one thing this movie has that I think that Tom Holland movies lacked a lot of outside of No Way Home is this movie had so much heart and emotion, which is a big reason why the Raimi movies were so great. And a lot of that heart and emotion stems from Jean, plus her dynamic with Spider-Man, of course. Both isolated, both viewed by the government as potentially dangerous, and lost someone close to them. And in the end, she helps him to understand this about himself, because he didn't realize it. And he helps her to understand that she's not alone. I've been trying to do this alone myself, and I can't. Don't make the mistakes I made. She also unintentionally helps him with his mutation issues. In the movie, he's being more animalistic and aggressive, incapable of controlling himself. And her actions and words, while not meaning to, help him to understand that this isn't something that Spider-Man needs to neglect or try to suppress, like he's been doing the whole movie. Because this mutation is still him. These mutations are part of him. He's not Spider-Man, he's not Peter Parker, he's both. And once he understands that, he gets an insane power buff and starts kicking more ass. I also find it interesting, based on this setup, it looks like Spider-Man will be the reason the government has technology to suppress mutant abilities. If I'm Magneto, you gotta see me, little nigga. But to get into specific moments of where this movie had so much heart for me, I gotta start with the scene you get of Spider-Man and Ned building Legos together. It's just so heartwarming seeing them being kids doing nerd voices just like they did back in high school when they used to goon together and had no friends. The Peter and MJ scenes are of course very emotional. The scenes where he sees her with another guy and he goes on a swing leaving the party. I feel bad for whoever was the first nigga to see Spider-Man after him witnessing that. He was pissed. And the cinematography on that depressing swing scene is great. A nighttime swing in the rain and perfectly fits how he's feeling in that moment. The scene where he kisses MJ thinking it's her, but it's really Jean Grey controlling her, and he completely lets out all the emotions he's been holding in, how much he's missed her and Ned. The scene where she finds the letter and she confronts him about it, making him reveal himself, and he tells her he loves her, and she says, "Who are these niggas?" She tells him she doesn't love him straight to his face. She doesn't even know him. The relationship between him and Frank, the big bro, little bro dynamic is so light and fun. His dynamic with Jean is enough to make a grown man cry. She goes into his mind and it's a flashback to Aunt May giving him advice, which speaks directly to Jean because they're the same. He gets shot and then you see the hospital scene of how much he means to the city. And it was just beautiful. On the level of Spider-Man 2 getting carried in the train type of beautiful. At the end of the movie, Peter accepts that he can't do this alone, bringing his arc to the movie full circle. He's like, damn, no wonder that little nigga Naruto was so depressed all the time. And it seems like they're teasing that Ned might remember Peter from before getting his mind wiped by Bill Dr. Strange Cosby. That or he figured out that Peter is Spider-Man. They do kind of leave it ambiguous, but either way, I think that they are telling us that MJ and Ned are here to stay in the Spider-Man movies as Team Spider-Man, and I'm okay with that. I know a lot of people want Spider-Man 100% solo working, but I think the idea of him finding a nice balance between not being Iron Boy Jr. needing others to carry him, and not being 100% alone, having no friends, no family, no hoes, a balance between the two is a good place to have Spider-Man in. Now, where does this movie sit on the Spider-Man pantheon for me? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think this is my second favorite Spider-Man movie of all time, right behind Spider-Man 2. But it's close.
Like
Maybe this is recency bias. Maybe I'm nostalgia bias for even having Spider-Man 2 over it. I don't know. Y'all have your opinions. Y'all let me know. Special shout out to all the channel members. You know, you guys' names gonna be at the end of every video.
I was just telling Green, I said this was a good movie, but I don't know if I had this over Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I don't know about the first or the second one. I think the second one was better than the first one. That's just me personally. So I think I got Spider-Verse 1, Into the Spider-Verse 1. I might have Spider-Man 2 as the second, and I got this one third for sure. Or I might swipe them. That's just how I feel personally.
Damn.
So if y'all seen the movies, y'all let me know what y'all order is in the comments.
Dude.
Shout out to anyone who's watched this far in the video. You get a tease that The Flash is next. Yeah, gaming channel. Make sure y'all check that out. And I'll have an exclusive channel members only video probably this week, maybe the next one. Shout out to all y'all, and have a great day. I'm thinking about doing more of these reviews where movies drops and I don't wait till the digital version to cover their entire movie. I could do like a short review right after it comes out, and then I'll still do the 30-minute video covering the whole movie. So let me know if you guys like this sort of setup. But peace.
Okay. In fact, shout out to my man. Yeah, definitely gonna check out the movie. Don't get it twisted. I mean, just the fact that I'm on the internet is you're gonna get spoilers.
Yeah.
You would have to like be off there, even Facebook, bro. You'd have to be off the internet in general.
Yeah, dead ass.
Because people write sentences about it, and then you done read it, and you like shit.
That's why I don't be caring about spoilers, because I'm still gonna see the movie.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm gonna see the movie regardless. It's just like if you one of those people that are like, I don't want to know nothing, you got to get off the internet in general.
Yeah, I learned that shit. Even if they do spoil it for you, you ain't seen it yet, so you can only go by word of mouth.
Yeah, and you might take something different from it. Somebody might explain the scene to you. You be like, I didn't get that from that scene. I got this from this scene. Or they talk about a fight scene and you see, when somebody do something slick, you like, nah, you talking about this. What he did over here was colder. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it don't matter. But I'd rather not see spoilers.
Yeah, I'd rather not see spoilers. I got Mortal Kombat 2 spoiled for me. I seen... Well, it been out long enough. So if y'all ain't seen the spoiler,
it's on fucking HBO.
Cole Young got his head smashed.
Neat.
I was like, damn, that nigga high key was whooping that nigga though. He was holding his own against Shao Kahn. If that nigga wasn't immortal, he would have won. So
that nigga whole head.
They grabbed that nigga whole head, slammed him.
Body and ass.
Yeah, he tried to stop that shit. It was too late though. Before he could catch it.
He was winning though. He would have killed that.
He definitely would have won. But I think they killed him off because he got a lot of flack.
Yeah, but they said they was bringing him back at the end of the movie, so it's like, let's go get our friends.
Well, he ain't got no body, so I don't know how he coming back.
Oh yeah, damn.
So it's GG.
Yeah, you say that? Damn, he don't got a body.
Everybody else got a body.
Damn, you right. Shit.
Unless his spirit go in somebody else's body.
But they bring Scorpion back in.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell so you know we post, because we post 2 or 3 videos every day, sometimes even 4. You can catch us right here at MB Reacts every day. I'm talking about every day. Even days when we don't be here, we try to set something up so it do be here. But yeah, you go check out the playlist with over 3K videos and so many playlists. I guarantee you find something you don't. And if you don't, you'll find something you like. And if you don't, you're lying to yourself. And you shouldn't lie to yourself. It's terrible for you. But anyway, this is Tree. I'm Green. This is MB Reacts. And of course, we'll be back with more reactions. Well, how about y'all later, man? Peace.